Okay, this is my first time wearing my hair down in literally days. Because I've been keeping it in a braid, but I didn't wash it, but I put it up. I put it up to shower and then I rebraid it, but I haven't rebraided it yet, so this is kind of like what it's looking like. Hey guys. Cheers. I'm drinking some champagne. My boyfriend surprised me with a few bottles because it's not technically August, but in a few hours it will be. And that means that it's appropriate to do my July favorites. And it's also my birthday month, so happy birthday to me. Just kidding. I'm not like one of those people that does a birthday month, but I did get a gift. Hold on, I have to show you guys. I did just get this Tony Hawk skateboard, but here we are, and I am now the proud owner of one, which maybe that should go in my favorites list, but I don't know, I haven't used it yet. But anyways, let's just get into it. I've been doing a lot of favorites videos lately, but I have a lot of stuff going on and I have a pretty decent sized list to get into today, so let's just do it. Okay, so we're gonna do different categories for this list, and we're gonna start with media, okay? So my first favorite of the month of July is going to be a movie. I saw Maddie's Secret like a week ago. I saw it at the Los Feliz Theater on Vermont Avenue, and I went alone. I really, really loved this movie. It was so... it was really a satire about, like, the food content industry and, like, the way that we talk about food and the kind of, like, almost sexualization of food through like just the sounds and like the way that we use different kind of sensory things to captivate people. But it was also a really like touching, sincere, honest movie about eating disorders, and it's starring and written and directed by John Early, which is a comedian that I've loved for a really long time, and Kate Berlant is like a collaborator, and she's also in the movie, and I really loved it. I thought it was so genuine. I cried like 3 times. It was way more touching than I thought it was going to be. And then after that, I went down the street to Figaro Bistro, and I had a little cappuccino, and I like wrote in my notebook. It was just such a nice day. So yeah, I really, really love that movie. And if it's playing in a theater near you, go see it because it was really good. It's also like the kind of movie that as I was watching it, I was like, this is this kind of thing that I moved to LA to do. Like, these are the kind of things that I wanted to work on. This is the kind of movie that I wanted to be able to make. And so even though I'm not like aspiring to be an actor or a filmmaker anymore in the same way that I used to be, I'm still like, oh, I could do something like this, or like I could aspire to do something like this. Like, it was very inspiring going to see that movie. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Okay, next thing on visual media is Real Housewives of Orange County. They're airing their 20th season currently. I just got into this show. I was actually in Orange County, and they were doing a marathon, and that's kind of how I got into it. I just caught it on Bravo, and I am now obsessed. I think it's like one of my favorite franchises now at this point. I've been kind of watching it backwards, so I started on season 19 and just went backwards, and now I'm on like season 16, but I'm also watching the new season. I don't know, it's a mess, but the drama that these women are into is like so litigious and like juicy and crazy, and like custody battles and like people getting sued. It's like really a lot. And I just love how unself-aware these women are. And even though I'm not from Orange County, I did live in Orange County for a while. And I just feel like a kinship to these women. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, I know you. Like when I watch these women, I'm like, I know exactly the type of person this is. I actually feel like spiritually I am a middle-aged woman in Orange County. I don't know. I just really love them. So I think this might be my new favorite Bravo Real Housewives franchise. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I have one book. Maybe I haven't spoken about this book yet because I didn't do my July reading video yet. But my favorite book so far of this month was Art Forum by Cesar Ares. Ares, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. He's an Argentinian writer, super prolific. He writes a lot of really short novels, like novellas, I guess you would say. But I kind of like his model because he doesn't like doing short story collections. So this was an 80-page book, and it's all about a man who is obsessed with Art Forum, the art magazine. And I'm definitely going to talk more about this book because it was huge for me. Like it was life-changing for me. And I have another video planned all about something related to this book, so I'm not going to get super into it. I will just say, if you're someone who kind of fetishizes objects or gets super obsessed with things, I think you should read Art Forum. Again, it's 80 pages, super short, super quick. I don't off the top of my head remember the name of the English translator for the novel, but it's a great novel. You should definitely read it. Okay, I have 2 songs. So I actually just discovered both of these songs. The first one is going to be Twiggy by Remy Wolf. I've never listened to Remy Wolf, but I discovered this song. Both of these songs have really great, really strong music videos. And then the second one is Brand New Chanel's by Slater. I don't know if this is like the Charlie XCXification of music, but Slater coming up like and becoming super popular was not something I expected. She's been around for like a decade at least that I know of, which means she's probably been around for like even more than that. But I finally listened to one of her new songs because it just came out with a music video. It's so good. It's like this anthemic pop, like thrashy pop music that I just really love. And there's kind of like this misleading nature to both these songs where you think they're about one thing, but they're actually about something else. And there's something almost like planetary about both these songs. Like, I don't know, I'm not like really into astrology, but I know that there's like a new planet and something's going on in the planets, and there's just big changes going on. I also think that it's something about like your late 20s, and I don't know how old either of these women are. I think Slater's a little bit older, but like there's just something happening, like these huge life changes or just these shifts of beliefs. And maybe these songs have nothing to do with that, but I'm just thinking about that right now. This is kind of a tangent of like big belief shifts and thinking like whatever our limiting self-beliefs are, those are just being destroyed right now. Okay, like we're out of that. And truthfully, in all honesty, like anything I would ever want in the world, I have access to. So amen, hallelujah to that. Okay, we're moving on to the next category, which is food and drinks. I like to always add my favorite food and drink items that I've been loving in whatever month I'm doing. And for this one, I kind of mentioned it already, But I'm on a huge cappuccino kick right now. Specifically, if I can, I like to go to a cafe, sit somewhere, have a cappuccino, and like sit outside and just kind of zone out and like just be present. I guess zoning out is kind of the opposite of being present, but what I just mean by that is like not being on my phone, and just like being in the real world. And if I zone out, then so be it, but like not being on my phone and sitting down and having a cappuccino. Unfortunately, we are in California, or Southern California. We are in a heat wave right now, so sitting outside and drinking something hot is not something I can really stomach. But once it cools down here, I'm definitely gonna go back to doing that. I know that tomorrow morning I have to go to work, and I will be stopping somewhere and getting a cappuccino, and I will be drinking that in my air-conditioned car. But yeah, just sitting at a cafe, drinking a cappuccino, maybe if they have little honey packets, putting some honey in there. The great thing about hot beverages is that you can mix different things in there and it melts. It's not like ice. Like, I can't pour honey into an iced latte. That's disgusting. Also, just like having a cocktail or a glass of wine at like a little bar or a restaurant or something, just like sitting outside with a glass of something, a cup of something, not in a to-go cup, an actual glass or ceramic cup, and just like saying, I'm gonna sit here for 20 to 30 minutes or an hour or whatever and just like experience life, do some eavesdropping. I think that's a really important thing to do in the summer, especially when you're alone. It's really fun to like grab drinks with your friends and stuff, but like when you're alone and you have free time and you have nothing to do and you have a little bit of change on you, just go outside and like sit somewhere, okay? I really advise you to do that. Okay. 2 food items. Both of these I found at Albertsons in the like pre-packaged department. The first one is rotisserie shredded chicken. So I've been buying pre-cut rotisserie chicken. It's so good. I put it in salads. I could put it over rice. There's so many things you could do with it. And I never find any bones. I found like one tiny thistle one time, and that was like the only time I ever found anything. I'm very picky about chicken. I don't like cooking it myself because if it were up to me, it would be so overcooked and dry and disgusting, that it's just not even worth it. So finding like an easy already made chicken is like life-changing for me, which is why I'm putting it in my favorites. So yeah, Albertsons has pre-cut rotisserie chicken and I really love it. And also yesterday, this is my second food item, I found tamales, chicken tamales, $1.50 for 4 at Albertsons. So I bought that. I've already ate them all. Well, I think I have one more for tomorrow. So good. I mean, how good is it really? It's good enough. It's great for $1.50, and I just heat them in the microwave for like a minute, and delicious. What can I say? Okay, 2 clothing items for the month of July. First of all, the other day, a couple weeks ago really, I had a dentist appointment in Hollywood, and for some reason I left my house like 4 hours in advance. I don't know if it was actually 4 hours, but I felt like I had all the time in the world, and I just kind of started driving around Hollywood, and going to all these different places. I went to the Double RL Ralph Lauren store on Melrose, and then I went to Paloma Wool on Melrose, and then I ended up at the Real Real because I don't shop at the Real Real store. I found in the past that the things inside the store are like super overpriced and just like kind of the best of the best. And when I shop on the Real, I like to find the kind of like secret things that no one's looking for, that like, I don't know, like a Jill Sanders skirt for like $15. You know what I mean? Like super, not like the flashy stuff, which is what they have at the store. But I parked in a spot that already was paid. The meter was already paid. And I was just like, you know what? The Real is just down the street. I have an hour and a half to kill. Let me just go down and see what they have there. And the store itself is beautiful. Like, I do really love looking, like, window shopping, because they do have a beautiful retail store. So I went inside, and there was like a rack that was all like Poochie and a few other brands, and I saw these two really beautiful Poochie shirts, like button-down shirts, and I tried both of them on. One of them was like really expensive, and then the other one was like expensive, but you know, I was like, you know what, I think I could hack this. So I bought it, and I really love it. I will show a photo somewhere here. It was kind of like a really spur of the moment purchase, but I'm so happy with it. I've been really, really loving button-down shirts lately. I've been wanting some like long blouses, and it was kind of right up my alley, and it was like colorful and beautiful, and I love Poochie. And it is a vintage 2000s Poochie. So I'm really happy with it, and maybe it wasn't the best financial choice, but I don't regret it. I then got a pair of double RL jeans, and I got them on eBay. They did not fit like I thought they would fit. They're way tighter in the thighs and the calves, but I actually really like them, and they fit really long. So if I'm wearing like flat shoes, I will have them cuffed. And then I really like them with heels, with the jeans all the way down, kind of like over the heel. I'm sorry, I'm getting like burpy for some reason. But yeah, that's my favorite way to wear them, and I just can't wait to style them. They're Japanese denim. I don't think I've ever owned anything Japanese denim, any pants or anything like that. So I'm really excited to style them. So far I've worn them a few times, just like casually, but I really want to wear them on like a night out or something, and just kind of put like a cute outfit together. Okay, we have two more categories. I'm gonna go next with lifestyle products. I have two lifestyle products I want to talk to you guys about. The first one is some workout products. I got some dumbbells. They are 5-pound. Are they called dumbbells? These things, are these dumbbells? Okay, but this is what I'm talking about. They're 5-pound, and I've been doing little workouts with them every single day, and I'm trying to like gain some muscle up here. It's just been like really awesome to have something that feels, I don't know, I think before I used to feel really lost when like finding workout things, and something happened when I got some workout equipment that was like easy to use, that made me feel very empowered. So yeah, I'm really loving my dumbbells, and then I also just got resistance bands, and I really want to work on my glutes and just not being, yeah, I just want to kind of tighten some things up. So I got resistance bands, and I'm really excited to see what kind of progress I can make fitness wise. So I'm very excited with that. The last thing on the lifestyle tip is I got some medicated shampoo, and I think it's really working. I've started putting my hair in braids just like on a normal basis, but I have noticed that I'm way less itchy, and I had some like psoriasis or something, some eczema on the back of my scalp, and my doctor prescribed me some of this like medicated shampoo, And so far I'm really loving it, and what can I say? Like, I think it's life-changing. All right, we are almost finished with the video, you guys. Thanks for coming along. I just want to tell you some people that I found on Instagram, because I did this last time. And yeah, so there are a few channels, not channels, what are they called? Instagram accounts. I'm a little tipsy. I don't know if you can tell. Anyways, these are people I'm calling the young LA journalists. Some of them aren't young, but they are LA journalists, or doing some sort of journalism, or what I call journalism in LA. So the first one is Spooky Foodie. She does a lot of like restaurant-based content in LA. She shows all the like diners, drive-ins, and dives, like Guy Fieri style. But does a lot for like smaller businesses in LA. Okay, Kenzie and the Making. Who knows if I'll actually show her. She did a video about like coming to LA and like what she noticed. And I really liked that video, because it was kind of like, you can make videos like this. Like, it seems so like, it was kind of a very like disparate kind of video of like things that seemed unrelated, but it wasn't unrelated because it was just like things she noticed in LA. But I really liked the kind of content that she was making. I don't know. I thought it was a really cool video that I stumbled upon. And then finally, Hollywood Kenny. He drives around in a car and he'll tell stories about LA. Like he'll say, oh, that dispensary used to be a restaurant, or, you know, he'll go around LA in his car and tell stories. And I really find that very interesting. The last thing on this video is another Instagram account. This is the Sheldrick Trust Foundation. So I follow them on Instagram, and I follow them for their elephant content, because something about me, I'm obsessed with elephants. And I just discovered that they have a website. Well, of course they have a website, but you can actually adopt an elephant. So one thing I will be doing soon is adopting an elephant, and I'm really excited. You adopt one for 1 year, and it's $50, and you're supporting that elephant. They are out of, let me look them up really quick. Okay, I was wrong. It's not Sheldrick Trust Foundation. It's Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. They are based out of Kenya, and they have orphaned elephants that they take care of, and rhinos, and I think some hippos as well. Okay, well, they do have a new elephant. His name is Bungaloo, and he was attacked by a lion, but he is safe now, and he's so cute. He's 15 months old now, I think. But yeah, I'm very excited to sponsor an elephant. Okay, anyways, I think I'm gonna leave it here, you guys. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. And yeah, have a great rest of your summer. I think that this will be the last summer favorites video I do, because I've already done a few already. And yeah, I'm excited for August, because that is my birth month. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.